It's college football time. It's in the air, and we're talking about taking that bookie's money. We're looking for every available edge how to do it. Doesn't matter what conference or what division we're talking about. Today, we're talking about Mountain West, and we're talking about New Mexico. Can they straighten things up? This is a team that lost last year 45-37 against Arizona in the New Mexico Bowl. All right, they only have 4 returning offensive starters, but this team is very well coached. I'm joined once again with my partner in crime, Drew Martin, out of Atlanta. Drew, first and foremost, it's good to have you back on with us. What is it about New Mexico? Do you think this team has a possibility to have an outside chance of winning the Mountain West? And do you think this team could possibly surpass a team total that has been set at 7 wins?
Well, Brenner, thanks for having me on, and I'm excited to talk some Mountain West football here. And actually, no, I'll take the other side. I'm actually looking to fade the team in Albuquerque. We got Bob Davie in his 5th year here. He had 7 wins last year, which is 3 wins more than he had in any of his previous years. So I'm going to look for a little regression here in 2016, and a couple reasons why. On the offensive line, they lose 3 of their 5 starters, including their 3rd team all-conference center, which is a big part of that triple option. And just this month, maybe even more importantly, their run game coordinator and offensive line coach just left. He's out of football now, so it's some question marks up front and how this offense is going to run. So, Brenner, I'm actually looking to fade New Mexico this year.
Yeah, and I wouldn't absolutely not at all try to talk you off the ledge on that one. Bob Davies has some good position coaches, and now he's going to have to replace a few. This is a team also that's got a pretty tough schedule. I mean, at New Mexico State, at Rutgers, San Jose State, Boise State, and Air Force, that's no walk in the park right there. I like the under 7. It's set as overs at -120. The under is +100. And I got a feeling the defense will be stout. They'll be pretty good. They'll keep them in games, but the lack of experience on that offense, I think it's going to take its toll, and I think that team will be probably walking away with about 6 wins this year, maybe even 5. But again, that's why they play the game. What are your thoughts on anybody on that schedule that our viewers may want to look to as far as maybe fading New Mexico against certain teams?
Yeah, Brenner, that's a great point. And maybe the most important. The Mountain West Conference is kind of like the SEC, and one division is a lot stronger than the other division, and the stronger division is the Mountain Division, and that's where New Mexico is. They're lumped in there with Boise, Utah State, Air Force, Colorado State. So they got to play those teams every year. So they could lose all of those games. They also pull Nevada and San Jose State from the West Division, and both of those teams look to have improved defensive lines. So for this triple option and the question marks they have, I think that they could have some real trouble, and getting to 7 wins could be tough. They might not even be going to a bowl. They also have that tough matchup. They got to travel all the way to New Jersey. They're at Rutgers. And in the Rio Grande rivalry in Las Cruces this year against New Mexico State, a lot of people are chalking that up as a win. But New Mexico State always plays this rivalry real tough. They almost beat them 2 years ago in Las Cruces. So I would be cautious to chalk that up as a win too. So I doubt they get to 7 wins, and I really wouldn't be surprised if they're not in a bowl this year, Brenner.
Okay, viewers, you heard it. Drew Martin just gave a whole bunch of reasons why to fade New Mexico Lobos this year. Not only on a team total prop bet, but you may want to look to see how they either progress or regress offensively week in and week out, and with a tough schedule to boot. Drew, thanks so much for being here. And viewers, don't forget to check out our video series the rest of the way until kickoff time.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.